has said, which I also mentioned earlier, that Tinubu is promising Nigeria a growth rate of 12% yearly from now till the next 4 years if elected. And he did also promise the 7% growth rate for agriculture, that he will triple education spending from 25 to from 8% to 25%. How visible is this? If we're talking about economic growth, China is a feasible example of a country that has grown over the last, perhaps over the last 60 years or so by double digits. Is it over the last 1960? From over the double digit until lately that it is just growing by a single digit. So how can Tinubu perform this magic if elected from now till 2027?
Well, if you want to know what Tinubu wants to do, he's trying to copy, I think, what Roosevelt did in the US after the Great Crash in '29, which was full employment, massive spending, government takeover of the economy, and just employ everyone and try to jumpstart the economy by spending money. We've already seen him say they're going to decouple the budget from the benchmark, which means they're going to just print, borrow a lot of naira, employ a lot of people, and hope that this creates employment and that economic growth. The problem is that in America, it didn't work. Roosevelt spent trillions. They employed everyone. But America really didn't get out of the recession. It was the Second World War that took America really out of that depression. So in Nigeria's case, we don't even control our currency. Our naira is a derivative of crude oil and all. So I wonder how we're going to expand the economy without driving up inflation and without driving away foreign capital. This is my fear. The structure has to come first before the growth. And in Tinubu's plan, he's talking about massive expansion in monetary capital in Nigeria. But the structure of fuel subsidies, of spendings, I'm not sure he has really addressed that adequately. Will he remove subsidy of PMS? He says yes. When? If he removes it, how does it compensate for that removal of subsidy? These are the structural questions that needs to happen before we see any 8 to 12% growth. It's not going to happen if those structures do remain.